Hey, this video is going to be for my guys that got ghosted by a girl. In this video, I'm going to talk about what to do when a girl just up and ghosts you. And this is really important, especially if this is a girl that you liked, because you're likely going to be thinking what the hell just happened? So make sure you watch this video to the end. I'm going to explain maybe why they did this. There's a couple different reasons. I'm going to try to give you what I think, and then I'm going to tell you basically what to do, just because that's the most self-loving and self-respecting thing that you as a man can do. When a girl just up and ghosts you, if this is a girl that you really like if you guys have hooked up, you guys had sex, and that chemical bond got formed, well, your emotions are now engaged. As men, while we're logical thinkers, we tend to do a lot of stupid things. And I know I have, looking back at my ex-girlfriends, we tend to do a lot of stupid things that we shouldn't do when we are emotionally connected with somebody. In one of my videos, I say, if you think you have to do something to fix the relationship, don't do anything, because doing something is actually worse for the relationship than doing nothing. And you just have to understand that that's just because of how women behave. So my past relationships, I can look back and say yeah, men are naturally the fixers. And so in my past, I try to do stuff to make the relationships better, and it just never worked out. So if a girl just ghosts you, and I mean, there's different situations, okay? You could be in a relationship with this girl and she could just disappear on you. That's happened to men before. I just got done watching a video where a girl just ghosted a guy after being together for 10 months. What the fuck? Dude, that would be devastating. And then you've got in my one of my situations with the girl recently, we had sex and then she just disappeared. And for a woman to disappear on you after having sex, that's not normal. Because if a woman has sex with you, she has to feel safe with you and emotionally engaged with you in order to allow herself to do that. Women will not have sex with you if her emotions are not engaged and if she does not feel safe. So for a girl to just disappear on you like that is not good. That's a major red flag. And then there are those cases where you're talking to a new girl. Maybe you've been on a few dates, or maybe you haven't, and she just disappears on you. I would say in that situation, likely somebody else was in the picture, or maybe your behavior could have, turned her off. I don't know. But in the middle too, you had sex with a girl, or you were in a relationship with a girl and they just disappear on you after her emotions are engaged, I want you to know that you very likely did nothing wrong. If a woman just disappears from your life out of fucking nowhere, and she does not communicate as to why. I mean, okay, let me explain this first. So women will naturally pull away from you. So if you don't hear from your girlfriend after 1 to 3 or 4 days, that's normal. But if a week goes by or longer, that's where I'm okay, what the fuck is actually going on? Different scenarios would be maybe an ex-boyfriend came back in the picture. If this was a girl that you were hooking up with but you weren't officially in a relationship, maybe she was talking to somebody else. So again, that would be if you're not in a relationship. Or if you're in a relationship, so I've dated girls, I think these are more of the avoidant attachment styles, if we're going to throw attachment styles into this mix, where they just love scares them. They just get freaked the fuck out. And that's likely because they've had a really shitty childhood. So this is how they're going to behave when intimacy happens, because they're being vulnerable scares them. In my case, I think that's what kind of happened with this girl. But everybody could have a different girl. I say that you should always try to figure out how the girl's relationship is with her parents, because most women who are really hot do not have a good relationship with their parents. And then if they do not have a good relationship with their parents, well, I would expect this girl to fucking disappear from you at some point in time and not tell you why. I remember one of the girls that pulled away from me, my ex-girlfriend, would pull away from me for a couple days at a time and then come back around and act like nothing happened. So this girl that pulled away from me, I wouldn't be surprised, because this girl had a history of texting me first and then we hooked up. So I would not be surprised if she eventually circles back around. Whatever the situation is, guys, whatever the situation is, if a girl chooses to push you away or she disappears on you, don't try to keep somebody in your life that doesn't want to keep you in theirs. Obviously, you are not a priority to them. Obviously, right now, whatever the fuck they're dealing with, because you don't know, you will never know. They likely will not tell you, and if they do, it's going to be some kind of excuse that will likely not be close to why they actually did that, especially if they are avoidant because they don't know how to communicate. They're not going to tell you. They're going to keep it to themselves. If that does happen, it does not matter the reason. You should never try to keep somebody that doesn't want to keep you. Like if you're in a relationship with this girl or you're dating this girl and she just fucking disappears on you, after like 2 weeks, if you don't hear from this girl, I would just go and start dating other women. It's been 2 weeks and you're telling me that this girl, after 14 days, could not come back around and talk to you? I think she's probably going to stay gone for a while then. So if that's the case, I don't care if you're in a relationship with this girl. If she disappears on you like that, you as a man, that is not okay. Do not disrespect yourself by being stuck in limbo of wondering, like, what do I do? Because if you reach out to this girl, you're likely not going to get a good response. And you don't want to reach out to this girl in the first place because she's the one that just fucking disappeared. So if she just disappeared on you all of a sudden, walk away. Never speak to that girl again until she comes back around and messages you first. If she does and when she does. So if that does happen, then you have to decide if it's worth letting this girl back in or not. Because here's why. I can't tell you what to do in that situation because you are going to make your own decisions based on how emotionally invested you are in this woman. But I will tell you this. If they pulled away and ghosted you, that is likely going to be a pattern and they're going to continue doing that. And that is not somebody that you want to be involved with in a long-term relationship because that's going to cause problems down the road. That is somebody that is going to push you away for whatever reason. Maybe love scares them if they're avoidant. And if they're avoidant, you're going to be in a relationship like I have with somebody that wants to be in a relationship but doesn't want to act like they're in one. So whenever you try to get closer, they're going to run away. And in that case with this girl, after we had sex, that's as intimate as you can get. And now she just disappeared. So for me personally, because I teach men about this stuff, that's not a girl that I want to get involved with. Are you fucking kidding me? You're going to come into my life and then you're the one pursuing me and then you had sex with me and you're just going to disappear all of a sudden? That's your loss, not mine. I'm going to continue going out and dating new girls because I know that eventually I'm going to have a healthy girl, that's not going to do that. I'm going to have a healthy girl come into my life that's going to pursue me like a woman will, that I'm going to be able to have sex with, and that's still going to want to stick around. That girl will be there. That's what I'm telling you. Like, this is not a long-term relationship material girl. Fuck no. So if you ever get disappeared on, like if a girl ever just disappears on you, dude, fucking cut her off. That is not okay. Have some self-respect. I don't care how much you like this girl. Have some self-respect and go and meet other women. I'm telling you right now, it will be in your best interest if a girl just disappears on you to go and meet other women because it's not normal for women if their emotions are engaged, which usually happens after they have sex. Okay, that is so important. If you did not have sex with this girl and she disappears, I would likely not expect to hear from this girl again. But if her emotions are engaged, which is usually when a girl has sex, that is when a normal, healthy woman will begin pursuing you. And a normal, healthy woman wants your attention 24/7. It's normal for girls to pull away for like 1 to 3 or 4 days, especially if you guys spend like the weekend together. That's normal. But if a week or two goes by and you haven't heard from this girl yet, fucking dude, that's a major red flag. And if you let this girl back into your life, that's your fucking fault if you end up getting hurt because I just tried to warn you about this in this video. So the best thing to do, if she ghosts you, never speak to that girl again. Do not reach out to that girl again. She needs to come back to you. And then you have to decide if you want to let her back in your life or not. If you do, just know that if this is likely going to be a pattern, like if she only did it once, okay, you can try it again. But if she does it twice, that's a pattern. She's going to keep doing it. She will not change. She's going to keep doing that. Be careful with that. So if you have anything you want to add to this video, guys, leave it in the comment section down below. I would like to read them, and then other guys will as well. Hey, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And listen, if you're a guy right now that want help with like dating, pickup, meeting new girls, relationships, or whatever else you got going on in life, man, click the link in my description. Book a 1-hour call with me, bro. Let me help you. what I do is I just help men become better men. Hey, if you like this video, gentlemen, check out this one right here. You're going to like that one as well. Guys, I will see you in the next one.